Hi everyone, welcome to Amaranth. Hope you all are doing well. Thank you guys for joining me here. In today's video, we'll be taking a look at relationship messages for the collective Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Now, these could be anybody that you deal with on a day-to-day basis, professional, personal, or community people. So take the messages as they resonate and don't force any onto your situation. Also, these could be your energies or the energies of the people around you. These messages will be applicable for the next few days. So, with that being said, Pisces, hope you enjoy your messages. The first card you have, Pisces, is peace. And it further says balance, harmony, and friendship. So, now there is this beautiful white flower out here in the picture. And white is a color of calm, of serenity. So this energy is more about having balanced relationships, balanced connections, where the foundation of the relationship is friendship. We can always take it to the next level, but the foundation needs to be rooted in friendships. Now, this could also be about fostering connections or just, allowing people into your space that are friendly, that are vibing with you, with whom you can have those, deep conversations. So having that respect for each other, and if there is a conflict, then being able to resolve the conflict through those conversations, difficult conversations. So I do feel that, Pisces, you are keeping chaos away from all your relationships for the most part. And you're prioritizing harmony and taking care of each other, being supportive. You're also checking in on the health of the connection. Is it harmonious? Is it peaceful? Is it supportive? Because you don't want to lose that inner peace. You don't want to have any emotional chaos or any emotional turmoil in your relationships. So you are more about creating deeper bonds and connecting with people that don't bring any kind of conflict and chaos in your world. You have the card of coffee cup, and it further says meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, and friendship. So a lot of friendship energy is out here for you, Pisces, which is, allowing you to build connections where you can, talk freely, express yourself freely. There is, there is equal give and take. There is, you could be going on dates. You could be meeting up people over a, evening coffee and just, having heartfelt conversations where people are, actively engaged and comfortable in sharing their experiences, their day-to-days, their problems, their good and the bad, everything under the roof with each other, where you're able to just enjoy the presence of that person, and keeping the conversations interesting and joyous. And this happens only when two people trust each other. This could be more than two people, but I feel for the most part, this could be somebody that you are out and about with, going on dates with. But if this is friendship, this is somebody that you trust, a very genuine, heartfelt connection. And I feel, just happy hours and coffee hours are the best way to strengthen bonds, to deepen bonds. And sometimes, who knows, the connections, if this is a new connection, it could go further. Or if you're already taking it to the next level, then this could become, a relationship that stands the test of time. But I do feel that, people coming together and sharing laughs, sharing their day-to-day experiences and how things are going for them and things like that. Next, Pisces, you have is the Love Oracle card, and it says, life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow. You will be surprised where it leads. So I feel there is acceptance of how things are unfolding and happening in your life. And there could be transitions, there could be changes, but I feel you are welcoming that. You're not resisting it. You're like, things are unfolding just the way they need to. And I am exactly where I need to be at this point in time. So you're very patiently allowing things to align for you, knowing that everything happens. It's a cosmic dance. And nothing is permanent. These are phases, good, bad, everything, ebb and flow. Cycles keep shifting, things keep changing, and you're releasing control. This is a huge energy of releasing control over outcomes or over how things should happen. You're just like, okay, whatever comes, I'm just going to handle it one thing at a time, one step at a time, and just see where the universe takes me. And that's a good energy of being in alignment with the universal cycles. Next you have is the enduring bond, and it further says, put your family first and spend time together. And it says, dear, priority, mindful. And if you look at the picture, there is a family with kid sitting by the lake, enjoying the sunset. So just living in the moment, just having a good time. Maybe some of you are by the water body, you're in parts watching the sunset. But these are committed relationships where, it's effortless. Maintaining them is effortless in the sense that you don't have to think too much before saying something. Of course, every relationship takes effort, but it feels effortless because the effort comes through naturally, through mutual respect, through mutual love. When you know that the other person also returns and reciprocates in loving ways, in open-hearted ways. So I feel you are already in these bonds, Pisces, where you're creating relationships that stand the test of time, that last a long time. I also feel that some of you could be just having a good time out there with people you love, your near and dear ones, your friends, family, community, going out on coffee dates, tea dates, or just having those, heartfelt talks that, just strengthen bonds, that grow deeper bonds, where, you're there to support each other, to listen to each other, to advise each other, to understand each other, and not judge, not be judgmental. So creating solid foundations, or you already are in a solid foundation where there is justice, loyalty, there is knowing that you're going to stick it out together through ups and downs and whatever, comes your way. It's like Tammy's priority, yes. Or maybe it's some connections that you are in, some bonds. They are priority. You're prioritizing deeper, meaningful bonds over anything else, over frivolous connections, over, a fleeting connection. I feel you're prioritizing people that are supportive, that are near and dear to you, that you can spend time with actually, sit there, have long chats and conversations. I feel you're more about living in the moment and connecting with people that are physically around you versus people that are at a distance. I feel you're prioritizing connections that are in the same space, that are around, easy to reach, and people that live around, maybe in your neighborhood or family. And you're very mindful as to where you're spending your time and energy and whom you're investing into. So it's great because now you're, very carefully spending your energy on people that are meaningful, on bonds that are meaningful, and friendships, or whether it's family or community people that are meaningful, that mean a lot to you. You have the illusion card, and it further says, avoid the trap of mistaking a fantasy for a true soul connection. So, if you see the picture, it looks like a world map. And it looks like, the world. So I feel that, again, you could be in touch with people that are online, that are on the other side of the world, and you're not falling in for any illusions, right? You're not, you're very discerning, I feel. You want the truth. You are, you are questioning people, their intentions, their motives, how they present themselves, how they talk, what is the, are you going to vibe with each other? You're like peeling layers in order to see the truth, see the, see the truth of a person. For some of you, it could be that you believe in having that, honest communication before you even, think about allowing that person in your energetic space. And, you want to know, like, with what intention are they talking to you? You want to be really clear in your head and avoid any kind of illusions and confusions, because you are in no mood of being swayed away by any kind of superficiality or any superficial charm, right? So you are very much, you're trusting your instincts. What is your instincts telling you about a certain person? Because, relationships are not always easy, especially when we connect with, large number of people. We have to just trust our instincts on what they tell us about the other person. Are they good for us or are they not? So you are just not buying into any kind of a facade. And you just want to connect with people that are genuine, beautiful souls, that are truthful. And, you are just, you're breaking through any kind of facades, and you want to just see the core of the person before you even start talking to them or allowing them in their energetic sphere. Because in the past, you might have gotten swayed away by some superficial charm and you missed out on genuine connections. Or, you thought some people would, stick it out with them and they will go the distance, but maybe things did not go that way. And now you're more discerning about who you let in. Next, Pisces, you have the Four of Pentacles. And Four of Pentacles is, for some of you, this could be withholding. For some of you, this could be stepping up and grounding the relationship. And for some of you, it could be control issues. And we'll take a look at how this control plays out with this Four of Pentacles. This is minor arcana, or energy, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Now, in regards to Four of Pentacles, if withholding is your situation in some way, whether it's coming from your side or from the other person's side, you have to see, why is there withholding? Is there some kind of a control tactic, or is it because somebody is scared to open up, or is somebody healing from some kind of trauma of the past? And whatever be the reason of this withholding, it has its own consequences. Because when we withhold too much on a day-by-day basis, then we're pushing the relationship into a certain direction, which means that, we're pushing people away. Now, you could be feeling pushed away, or you could be pushing people away. Now, if the reason for withholding is that there is a need of space to self-reflect, contemplate, or heal, then that needs to be communicated in simple words. right? That you need the time to work things out or do the inner work. And then with mutual agreement, take that time and sort things out for yourself. Now, for those of you that are not partnered up yet, and this Four of Pentacles indicates that you could be just closed off because you've had a negative experience in the past and now you're unable to connect with people at that deep level. So for those of you who are in that energetic space where you're not able to connect or you don't want to force yourself to connect with people, then you don't need to force anything. Just take the time for yourself to heal and allow people to come into your life slowly, not in a very forceful or aggressive way. So it's a good time to care for yourself and build stronger. Build yourself stronger so that you're able to attract people that are at your frequency in the future. Now, for others of you that are already healed and you're ready to go out there, meet new people, you don't have to splurge on dates if that's your concern. With the Four of Pentacles, you could be thinking like dating is an expensive game. It doesn't have to be expensive. You can find areas and places where you can visit at low cost. Because relationships, building relationships, using the power of money is not a good idea anyways. Now, for those of you that have drawn two people that splurge a lot in relationships, there's also something to think about. Now, some of you could also be taking care of family members and the elderly, or maybe kids or daycares, and you have a lot on your plate. So in that case, ask for more help and don't, load your plate up too much. So I do feel that, you could, most of you could be in a spectrum of this. For those of you that feel that a person is not opening up or is holding on to past resentments, then you need to see how you can work these things out. Because when it comes to even though on the outward, when people look at your relationship, it looks all good, but then on the inside, it doesn't feel like a genuine or, a genuine or a cordial connection. So if that's your situation, then also it's time to see how you can work things out before it gets too late. But if you feel that nothing's working and then your partner is not ready to work it out with you or is a little bit more controlling or does not open up, withholds too much information, is not able to give you what you want emotionally in a relationship, or even, if the relationship is not emotionally fulfilling or holistically fulfilling because of a withholding energy from your person, then you have to reevaluate and see, is it worth staying in this relationship for long? And the last card for today you have, Pisces, is How Light, and it further says hope. There is a beautiful heart in the picture. And it further says yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, today is a gift of God, which is why we call it the present. So this is a very strong energy of staying hopeful, of staying optimistic, and of staying patient and calm. Having that clarity about your next steps. And at the same time, bringing in spiritual practices so that you're very mindful in your approach. You're very mindful with what you say and what you do. Doing things that actually bring hope in the relationship, that don't bring any anxiety and negative energy. So you can, and for a busy schedule that we have from morning to night, there are external factors that bring in a lot of anxiety. So to calm it down so that it doesn't reflect in our relationships, or we don't carry that burden of the external world onto our relationships, we need to meditate and bring in spiritual practices so that we quiet our mind and bring in that peace inside of us, and that reflects in our relationships. So how light is nothing but if you bring this energy of this crystal, it will calm things down. Sorry about that noise. So yeah, the hound light, it deals with the crown chakra, where we receive messages from the divine, from our spirit guides. The heart shape of this crystal hound light over here indicates that it helps you to create that peace in your heart, that emotional balance. It helps you to release any negativity and stay focused, have that emotional balance even during challenging times. Now, hound light is also for peace, harmony, and also for keeping your hopes high so that you know that better times are ahead of you. Pisces, if you're feeling uncertain in any part or any area of your life, just know that there is a path which will open up for you, or it's already open. And you need to just be hopeful about it, hopeful about the path. So maybe you have something in your heart and mind that you're thinking about, but you feel like it's a hopeless path or it's a hopeless decision. I feel that if you are uncertain about a certain thing, there is hope in that direction. So don't give up on it completely. Do your due diligence, gather the facts, but keep your hopes high. So good energy here. So Pisces, those were your messages. Hope you enjoyed the content. Be sure to check out our YouTube channel. It's Amaranth Inc. The handle is at Amaranth Inc 5096. We post a lot of general messages and a lot of content for all signs on that channel. So be sure to check it out. And thank you for joining me here. I will see you in the next one. Take care, you all. Bye for now.